You're tuned into WCRF, the Coral Reef Agriculture Podcast. I'm Amanda, your host for our Halloween special. I know you are all busy carving those terrifying pumpkins, stitching together some last-minute costumes, and participating in other spooky activities to get into that Halloween spirit. But let's be real. We all know that the biggest question we're asking this Halloween season is, what are the best candies to get this year? Now, when asking a question like this, there are multiple angles to consider. Are we hunting for the healthiest candy, the yummiest candy, or are we looking for something that'll last? Honestly, the answer to which candy is best for Halloween is a grand combination of all these factors. So, without further ado, let's explore this topic from a very serious, very scientific perspective. Now, let's dig in and focus on arguably the most important factor, taste. Sure, it's subjective, but there are studies that show certain biases to certain types of candy, as well as specific brands. Sources suggest that the way a candy looks plays an important role in its popularity. Think about it. People won't eat something unless it's presentable. Flashy, vibrant colors and candies are often more appealing to most consumers. Texture is also important in a candy's presentation. I mean, most people don't want to eat something stale in texture, but also spending several minutes chewing on something isn't exactly a pleasant experience. Candies that focus on one specific flavor are also generally preferred. Whether it's sweet, salty, or sour, a happy balance of flavors makes a happy consumer. Specifically, in North America, chocolate is by far the most popular type of candy, the Reese's leading the pack, being a great example of all the factors we just listed. Americans also enjoy M&Ms and Snickers for similar reasons. However, presentability isn't everything, so let's see what other factors we should consider. Moving on, we have healthiness. We know that when thinking about candy, you don't tend to wonder about what possible health benefits it gives. But don't neglect this factor, because cavities don't just take a day off for Halloween. Now, being realistic with you all, no candy is truly healthy, except for maybe dark chocolate, but specifically those with high cacao content. Cacao, dark chocolate's main ingredient, is very dense in nutrients like fiber, which help your body digest things, which is something that will probably be helpful on Halloween for obvious reasons. Cacao is also dense in iron, magnesium, and copper, with each having their own benefits. Along with all that, dark chocolate also acts as a powerful source of antioxidants, which keep you from getting sick, which is a good thing, considering the amount of people you'll be around when trick-or-treating. While dark chocolate pretty much sweeps the competition in terms of healthy candy, that doesn't mean that there aren't alternatives for you to consider. However, it's important to understand that even if a candy is healthier than others or labeled as sugar-free, that doesn't make it healthy. It's just not as bad for your system as other candies could be. At the end of the day, it's still candy. Organic fruity gummies are a good example of this. They have no added sugar and are generally better for you than other gummies loaded with artificial sweeteners. That being said, however, you still can't really call these candies healthy. They don't really provide any of the same benefits that cacao does in dark chocolate, and are overall just a healthier alternative for non-chocolate candies. Moving on to the last thing we should consider when deciding what the best Halloween candy is, we have shelf life. Now, I don't know if you all have this same issue, but whenever I go trick-or-treating and come back with ungodly amounts of candy, by the time a few months pass, most of it has already gone stale or just plain bad. Because of this, we've decided to look at the shelf life of different candies, comparing how long the food persists without going bad to look out for any trends we see. Let's take a look at Hershey's, for example. Under optimal conditions, a milk chocolate Hershey's bar will last around 1 year, with their dark chocolate counterparts lasting double that. Here, we can see a trend. Dark chocolate lasts longer than regular milk chocolate. You can see the same trend in other popular candy brands, like Twix and Reese's. But why? Well, it's because dark chocolate has less added sugar than milk chocolate. And the added sugars in milk chocolate, as well as most other candies, cause them to deteriorate. Comparing Welch's fruit snacks to more organic fruit gummies like Black Forest gummy bears, you can see the healthier alternative take the lead in shelf life. So there you have it. The secret to shelf life is directly tied to the amount of sugars in your candy. So, looking broadly at the candies we've discussed here, we see a clear runner taking the lead. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and it's even better if it's the dark chocolate version. It's got a great mix of flavors, great crunchy texture, and it's healthier than most other candies. Along with that, you don't even have to eat it right away, because it'll last well into New Year's and beyond. So, on that note, don't forget to stay safe trick-or-treating, Kudas, and let us know what candy you're looking forward to eating in the comment section. This is the Coral Reef Agriculture Podcast, planting ideas and harvesting knowledge. I'm Amanda, your host, and I'll catch you next month with the brand new episode. Until then, have a spooky Halloween!